I'm Andy Bales, President and CEO of Union Rescue Mission in downtown Los Angeles, right on Skid Row. And I want to thank you for being a partner of ours. I'm in the History Hallway, and we're celebrating our 130th year. We started off in 1891 with a gospel wagon, and we're out on the streets for a long time, ministering to people on the streets. Got our first building in 1907, and we've been stepping up to meet the need here and welcoming people with the compassion of Christ for over 130 years as of this month. And we've been stepping up. In fact, not only have we been stepping up like never before in history, we've been in the media like never before. We made a conscious decision when this COVID-19 hit that we would become like a mini hospital. We'd be essential workers, and we would step up to everybody who came our way. It inspired even missions around the country to do the same. We've been in the news as far as BBC and NPR, and I had a man call me the other day and said, I'm in Western Australia and I heard you on BBC the other morning. That's quite a reach, man. And too many news articles, too many things, radio on KNX, but I guess when you step up to meet the need, as we're able to do because of you, you make the news and you're able to make courageous decisions. We had an opportunity the other day, it was the day after Christmas, when Dr. Heidi from the Department of Health Services called us, and she had 25 men who had nowhere to go. They were on Skid Row, nowhere to turn. Many of the missions have shut their doors and unable to take people in. And she asked us to borrow our sprung structure. And it just took us a few minutes to make the decision. We would move 23 men in our sprung structure inside to our second floor, and we'd open up the sprung structure to the Department of Health Services. And I was there welcoming the men as they came off the streets. And the big reason we did it was to make a place for people who had no place to go. But the benefit was that when we made that decision, it moved us up the vaccine level to the top level of 1A. So we became like health workers right on our site. And that enabled all of our social workers and everybody on the front lines, even me, to be able to get a vaccine. So many of our staff who chose to have at least gotten the first round of the vaccine, and we're anticipating getting the second round. And it made a huge difference, not only for the men. One day we had up to, I think, 67 men from the streets in our sprung structure. And Union Rescue Mission, because of you, were able to step up and not only be heroes, but make the sprung structure a hero and a great idea for the future and the need, well, the present need, let alone the future. We've been watching as our Angelus house for 86 families rises from the ground. It toured the other day, and the third level is beginning, and we can't wait until we see a brand new home for 86 families in South LA. It brings us what we wanted. We wanted to create a satellite that would be a place where people in South LA who were devastated by homelessness, families, single moms with kids, single dads with kids, two-parent families with kids, they don't have to come all the way to Skid Row, but they can go to our Angelus house at 132nd and Avalon and have their needs met in what we call family bridge housing. And looking forward to it. It should be done and ready perhaps by September, maybe open by December of 2021, and we're so looking forward to it. We want to be someday Union Rescue Mission, downtown, north, south, east, and west, and we want to be a place where people can come to their own neighborhood and get help rather than having to come all the way to Union Rescue Mission for family help. The sad news this month was the loss of our dear friend Tommy Lasorda, one of our best friends. Whatever event he showed up to support us, he was the greatest, most notorious celebrity, the favorite celebrity. It didn't matter who else was at the event. Tommy was the favorite celebrity. We would auction him off. You can go to a game and sit in the owner's box with Tommy Lasorda, And I remember the bidding going all the way up to 20,000, and I was the bidder. And I'm looking at my wealthy friend, just begging him to take it off my hands because I didn't have 20,000. Fortunately, I was bailed out by friends, and I ended up getting invited to go along to the game with them. So it was a great deal for me. But Tommy was beloved. He made me the brunt of the jokes all the time, which made me feel right at home. I have an uncle and a dad in my past who did the same. And Tommy was beloved. He was much beloved by all of LA. And we're so sorry to lose Tommy so soon. We also received, speaking of that generous friend, he heard that we needed water. And I ordered like 3,000 bottles of water. It was the day after we invited everybody to come into our Sprung structure, and people were going through water. COVID-19 positive people drink lots of water. So I ordered about 3,000 bottles of Amazon, but then we panicked and we put a cry out, anybody bring us water? And our friend Scott, along with Joy Langford and others in Pepsi, sent us about 84,000 bottles of water to Union Rescue Mission. And we had big semi-trucks pulling up to our warehouse, dropping off water. I just got back from thanking San Marino Community Church. They heard about our need out at Hope Gardens, a very natural environment with raccoons and deer and lots of kids, over 130 kids out at Hope Gardens. And they have a gazebo there that is the main place to meet. A Girl Scout made her Star Award project years ago, and it needed some repair, and we needed more lighting. So I just got back from thanking San Marino Community Church for writing us a big check that will bring more lighting to this very woodsy environment and fix up our gazebo for many events in the future. And it's amazing that we are able to do what we're able to do because of the support of friends like you. Speaking of which, friends like you, we need courageous, brave volunteers to come help serve our food. Mask up, wear your shield, come, make sure you've had a recent negative test. Volunteerism still keeps us going here with lots of love. I was just thanked downstairs by a single mom who said she's been to other missions before, but no mission treats her like Union Rescue Mission, has the kind of love. And I credit our volunteers for that love. So come and be one of those brave, courageous, loving volunteers that adds that extra ingredient of love here at Union Rescue Mission. We could not do this life-saving, life-changing work without partners like you. Thank you, and God bless you.